Good evening, everyone. This is Compost Chicken Greens Plus. In this case, plus a very dirty, but not the worst, furnace vent in this fine establishment. I have one more to clean. This one I actually just realized existed a few days ago, but I didn't want to take it out while there were people around for obvious reasons. Nice big hole to put your ankle in. And there's one over there somewhere as well that I also just discovered. It was buried under a mat, and now it gets to be cleaned. This is Norwex. I love my Norwex. This is Norwex counter cloth. They call it kitchen. Come on. Kitchen cloth. It's hard to read in here. I'm not sure why it's decided to put the flash on. There we go. This is not my typical phone. This is a aunt's phone, which is a backup for my Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which stupidly got dropped butter side down by myself once, by my son once, and by my partner once. And then, even more stupidly, I got wet. So the, not the digitizer, but the touchscreen layer got damaged, and now it cannot be used without widgets to basically turn it into a glorified computer. Dongle, sorry, not widget, doggles. So anyway, this is me on and then, so I bought, stupidly, for about $230, a cheap, very cheap Samsung Galaxy, I can't remember what kind, but the battery, about a week ago, maybe a little longer ago, basically died. It went to 2%, oh no big deal. I plugged it in after I turned off all the things like Wi-Fi and data, which eat battery. Walked away for an hour, and when I came back, it was still at 2%, and I was like, well, screw that, I need to use it. And then the battery went to 0, and then it shut off, and it won't go back on now, so the battery died. Why I say stupid that I bought it is that I had the opportunity to get a Samsung Galaxy Note 9 from a dear friend of mine for not much more. He probably would have let me take it away for less than the price that he asked for, knowing that I'd pay him back the next opportunity. I had to give him the rest of the money, but I didn't. So, my own fault. Anyways, I have a new, at least refurbed, I think, new to me, Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus coming in the mail. It'll be here in about a week, and I can't wait. I seem to be doing a shitty job of recording this, but as you can see already, it's quite a bit cleaner. This is a little bit damp. I am somewhat cheating because there is, actually there might not be anything other than water in it this time, even though I have cloth cleaner written on it, which typically is a mixture of the liquid laundry detergent from Norwex, as well as the powdered stuff, and often as well the microfiber powder cleaner. That's a powder. It comes in a little tub. Very good stuff. I find it very handy to mix a bunch of that into this. This is a bottle, I think it's one of the Gatorade bottles, that one of the patrons here left. They'd thrown it out, so I thought recycle it. Works great. I love the open nozzle. See, like that. I like that feature. Also, it's just reusing a nice bottle rather than having it go to the dump or the recycling bin that goes to wherever. And so this is actually quite a bit cleaner than it started. It's not the dirtiest one. Oof. It's not the dirtiest one I've ever encountered here. I use this, which is a dry floor Chenille one. It's actually pretty much identical to the Chenille hand towel, which is also very lovely. I use that just to look at that, pick up that dust and the dust bunnies. There we go. And then I'll give it a wipe after that. Sometimes almost don't even need to take a wet cloth to this, but I think I will anyways, just because I'm already here. And there is actually another thing that's like this, which is the wand, the dusting wand. That's in the office. I don't feel like getting it, so they're almost interchangeable anyway. Well, they are interchangeable. I just don't feel like having to wash the other ones. So I'll just use this. And yeah, I'm going to use the cloth again because there is some grime in there that can't get with just a with a damp thing. I'll go back to this. Just get a little bit left. Like that. Put my sleeve up. I hate having sleeves and things getting in the way. I think this might be stained or something embedded in the coating. Yes, it's been a while since I've uploaded anything onto my YouTube channel. A lot has been going on, including my dear David, who went back to Guelph back in August, and more recently was nearly murdered. I'm not sure if I should say much about it because the investigation is still ongoing, although I kind of doubt whoever did this to him knows about my channel. So maybe I'll just detail it briefly. He was jumped. It's highly unlikely that they attacked him from the front because he is so nimble and agile and alert. I'm not sure if any intoxicating substances were involved in this, but anyway, both his lungs were punctured as well as his heart by his ribs, which were also broken. Maybe smashed is an exaggeration, but broken certainly is not exaggeration. He survived amazingly with 10% lung capacity for who knows how long before he was discovered in his building where he has his stuff, and he was taken to the hospital, the local hospital of Guelph, where they removed a liter of blood before they decided a liter of blood out of his rib cage, his free flowing blood, in other words, not in his veins, but in his chest cavity. Removed a liter of blood from there before they sent him to, I will say, an undisclosed hospital. I know which one it is, but I'm not going to say it just in case. Anyway, he is in a medically induced coma and has been since last Saturday. Not the Saturday we had, but the one before that. And thankfully, thanks to modern medicine and this very fine hospital for keeping him in the coma, because it would be absolutely fucking miserable from his point of view to have to be awake with many broken bones, many broken ribs, I should say, and all the associated pain from the trauma itself and the surgery, which was 4 hours long. I'm not sure if it was then that his heart stopped and they got it started again, or whether it was before that, but either way, he spent a little bit of time flatlined, let's just say. Needless to say, I'm not so worried about that little moment of time where his heart stopped, but the 10% lung capacity is rather troubling. Could lead to brain damage. Who knows how much brain damage. Needless to say, it's been pretty shitty to know about this. I'm probably still in shock. Spent enough time crying about it, and I'm terrified that he'll die or come out really badly fucked up in the brain. Anyways, this is supposed to be about Norwex, but it's ended up being about David. So anyways, there we have a clean furnace vent. Much nicer. This is I'm not sure what it is. It might just be, I have a feeling it getting rubbed on the ground with sand and whatnot has rubbed some of the enamel coating off it, and it's made it dirty or whatever looking. And, well, it's clean now. So, well, there's a little bit more to do. But anyways, if you like what you see or hear or both, or if you don't like what you see or hear, comment and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Share, share, share. Also finished cleaning this with the same tools. That's why it was already dirty. Hit the notification bell if you would like. And I hope everyone has a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night. Whenever, wherever, and whomever you are. Stay awesome. Stay adventurous. Love you, David. I hope you survive this. Bye.